Hello friends, my name is RagePanda1 and I have a gem of a tip for you today that's going to save you a ton of diamonds. And that's going to be great for you whether you're paying or not. This tip was mentioned to me by somebody who was in my comments in one of my videos. I was not able to find the comment though, so if it was you that said that, then go into these comments and say, "It me." That's it. That's all you got to do. And then they'll know it was you. And then everybody who gets this video and information, they're going to say, "Thanks, you person who said it me, because you helped with this." So I did a little bit of a bad by doing my summons times 10 here because I had more time and I knew that these packs could be available and I should have waited. And I didn't wait. And we're going to break down how much I could have saved. We can see that it is 2,700 diamonds, gems, family jewels to do a 10-person summon. And so I'm not going to consider a single summon worth 300. I'm going to consider it to be worth 270. I think that's fair. And I think that I did 3 of those. And if it is true that I did 3 of those, then I would have spent 8,100 of my hard-earned gems, diamonds, jewels on the frivolous, simple 10-person multi-summon. What should I have done instead? I should have waited for this value pack because I had more time. I knew that the summons weren't going away. I should have waited until the last day to see if I had the opportunity. So if we go to our might packs that used to be doggy doo-doo butts, they have been changed, they have been updated, and they have been made fantastic. So you'll scroll through here and you're gonna see wedding rings in here. You're gonna see a lot of stones, some gold to help you out, and of course some books and some leveling materials for your equipment. But as we know with this game, the most expensive pack is not always the one that's worth the most to you. Now, if you're like me, then you want to spend your diamonds on something that is actually going to be very difficult to get in the game. And I don't consider these books or leveling materials for equipment to be very difficult. In fact, I don't really consider the gold to be very difficult either, even though there are times when I need more of it than I have. I can simply wait and it will just show up on its own. And with the books, I get more of them every day. They're not really worth me putting my diamonds into. So at a certain point with these packs, you start paying more for books and all of these other materials than you're paying for the stuff you care about. And the stuff you care about are wedding rings and summoning stones. That's it. All the other stuff doesn't matter. And because of that, we want to get the pack that's going to be the most of those items for the amount of diamonds that we're spending. And that's going to be our $13.99 pack. If we consider that these summoning stones would normally cost us 270 each, if we were doing a basic multi-summon, which nobody would ever do, right? Especially not me. Then it would be 2,160 gems worth of summoning stones inside of our little package here. Already, you're getting a heck of a deal. Aside from that, we can add another 200 gems onto that value because 10 wedding rings you can easily get for 200 gems from Dungeon Descent if you get a 96% off deal from the Goblin. And while we could probably assign a worth to the diamonds that we would be getting for all of our extra gold here, in my opinion, they're worthless. Because as much as I like to have them, I would never spend diamonds on them, so they don't matter to me in this equation. Is there value to be had there? Of course there is. But do I care about it? I think you can tell that I don't. If I would have spent my 8,100 gemaronies on these packs instead of just basic multi-summons. Between the gems that I have now and the ones that I spent there, I could have gotten 6 of these. That would have left me with 48 summons, 60 wedding rings, and 90 boxes for the gold. So this change is recent, and I believe this is the first time I've seen this pack on this server. Could be wrong. I may have just been too focused on my companion packs at the time. I don't think that these are so good that you should skip getting your first mythic companion to buy these. I think your first mythic companion especially a 1-star, is the most important thing that you can do for your account. There's not a single better thing you can do with your diamonds than to get your first mythic companion, so that you can start doing all the marriages you want and getting all of the basic traits that you need. And I think it's especially good to go for the Trevane for that companion because she's 1-star and she be shooting babies out like a machine gun. And then also, Agile is actually a useful trait, whereas the other two 1-stars, I don't think that I would really use their trait that often. I'm sure there's use case scenarios somewhere in there, but probably I wouldn't use it. So get your Trevane up to Mythic. Unless you're already close on something else, then finish that. Then you can decide what you need for your account. If you don't have any Mythics and you're having a hard time, maybe you want to get your specific thing. Like, I don't have a Lionstone, and everybody says get a Lionstone. Maybe I want to get that companion, take them to Mythic. And then at some point, you're going to be ready to just spend on some stones, so that you can actually get the companions for things like the Divala when they come out. It's at that point that you want to start spending your stones here, in my opinion, because you're going to be already pumping out those units for your marriages, you're going to need the rings anyway, and you're going to be saving stones and being a happy person. I wish I had considered this a week ago instead of getting caught up in the event, and I knew that I was being a little frivolous, but hey, sometimes that's what you gotta do to have a little fun in your life. I've got a few hours left in this event, so I'm gonna be trying to get myself a couple hundred more gems so that I can grab one of these packs. And then, you know what, maybe one of those stones will be my mythic Divala of either kind. I don't care which, because they're both incredible. And I will be happy and peaceful, and the birds will sing, and the sun will rise on my glory. Or something of that nature. So if this tip has helped you in any way and you have learned something new, then you should thank whoever says it me in the comments, because they're the ones who really suggested this to me, and I like to give credit where credit is due. And if you'd like to thank me directly, then you just keep being awesome. That's gonna do it for this video. I have been RagePanda1, and I will see you in the next one.